great to have you with us from Milan Puskar Stadium in Morgantown. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. It's the Houston Cougars and the West Virginia Mountaineers. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
Well, guys, the Cougars head coach told me before the game, this running back has been a revelation all season long. They brought him in the transfer portal, and he has delivered each and every week. We see the chemistry grow between he and the quarterback and their offensive line. Now in playoff contention, making some noise in the top 15, they are starting to be a team to contend with, and it is all because of this running back and how he is fueling this offense. Guys?
Holly, thank you. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the West Virginia Mountaineers offense will have the ball first. And here comes Michael Hawkins Jr. Tough day in that last loss. Threw a couple of interceptions and did not throw a touchdown pass. They go play action with Hawkins. Fires to the big fella. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit and let's keep going.
The Mountaineers moving quickly to the line.
So difficult because my eyes tell me as a defensive guy, he's handing it off. The offensive line's block and run. I got to go get it. Quarterback pulls it, throws it to the right. It's kind of like that hidden hat game. Like, where's the ball? I'm always trying to find that daggone thing.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Again, it's Hawkins. Skips away from pressure. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. And the Mountaineers are rolling down the field.
That's the danger as a defense when you play man coverage, is that if the quarterback decides to scramble, there may not be anybody there to...
Catch and stride inside the 15. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. Michael Hawkins, pocket breaking down, and he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Timing has got to be so critical when you're trying to throw the ball down close like that. They didn't have great timing on that one.
The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line.
And this defense sold out for the run. I love it. Physical, downhill, second and goal. Nice job getting the stop, forcing the third down.
Still some work to do here on third and goal from the 3. Motion from the back. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
On that RPO, the QB is just trying to keep it himself and see if he can get the first down, but nothing doing. He wasn't able to spring free, just too much speed defensively, and now it sets up fourth down.
And the field goal unit is on the field. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And he'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about in that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
Looks like he's going to bring it out. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. So the Houston Cougars offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And we've said many times a tight end is the quarterback's best friend, but the last time these two played together, you could make the argument it was even more than family. It was like that thing, there is a friend who sticks closer than a brother, David.
It was really impressive. I mean, they put up big numbers. It seemed to work every time he looked to the big fella, he delivered. So, elite 1-2 punch. Jesse, how do you slow that guy down?
I mean, you just got to pick your matchup poison, honestly. You can put a safety against him and try to take advantage of the speed, but he's not going to be big enough to match up physically. If you go linebacker, you're not fast enough. So mixing and matching the looks, I think, is the best chance this defense has.
And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Now on the return. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. The Mountaineers will hustle to the line.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Throwing, Hawkins. Firing to the right, complete. Hard running there. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some.
Oh, he's got some space. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Here's a heat. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. He'll keep it himself. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
How many chances can you afford to waste in the red zone? They've already been stopped twice. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, West Virginia.
And the offense gets 7 on that drive. And I tell you what, man, like, they got 3. They got some good momentum going, continued the momentum, creating some big plays. Palmer, this offense feels like right now. Football game, that they're in control, that they know what they want to do, and the defense is reeling a little bit.
Yeah, the defense needs a stop bad the next time they come out. They've got to go back. They've got to get on the iPads. They got to take a look at what this offense is doing to attack them, because they do look like they're on. Eagles right now, obviously giving up a field goal early, but now a touchdown. The next time they take the field, they absolutely need a stop.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Trying to move them on the counter. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Dropping back, it's Wegman. Throws to the wideout. Pulls it in, it's Thomas. He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. The Cougars, the line with a new set of downs. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Now the Cougars are going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Oh, what a play. It's intercepted. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Hawkins. Here comes the heat. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. Returns it down to the 35-yard line as they cash in on the opportunity to force a turnover.
Well, everything was going so well for this team early here in this game, and now all of a sudden they get a critical mistake. And you know how college football, David, is about momentum. What is their defense going to be able to do here now when they take the field?
You're right, man. The momentum swings so fast, and now this defense's job is to go out and stop it, right? Like, we made a mistake, you huddle the guys up, sudden change, be aware they might take a shot down the field, but let's grab the momentum right back.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. 3rd and short from the 49 is this 4-down territory. They'll run the screen. Turning it on. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Fires to the big fella. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Now on the counter. Picks up the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Cougars back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. They've got a really good drive going, but a little speed bump here at 2nd and 13. Safe completion on the screen. Made a defender miss. Brought down at the 10-yard line, and a nifty pickup after the grab on that one. Play is stopped for just a second as they tend to the injured Mountaineer. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to give him a finish. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
1st down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
Scanning the field, it's Wegman. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Cougars! Gets it into the end zone.
Oh, man, and the quarterback knew exactly where he was going with this football at the pre-snap. He saw the matchup he liked, and he took advantage of it.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. They put together a 65-yard drive for the score. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. Coming out with it, it's Robinson. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Here comes the Mountaineers offense to take the field and open this possession. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And that's absolutely going to be one of the keys to this football game. Keep the rabbit in the cage, man. Don't let him get outside that pocket, start bouncing out wide. That's where he'll do a lot of his damage with all that speed. That is a big key for this defense. Great job here early in the football game.
And the Mountaineers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Ready. Caught in the backfield, it's Strachan. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and West Virginia has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. Michael Hawkins. He's going for the big play. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game, right? After watching that incompletion there on 3rd down, they were just up and down the field earlier. Tremendous rhythm, tremendous balance. Everything their play caller was dialing up was working, lighting up the scoreboard. And then all of a sudden on this last drive, just not able to piece it together. They've got to be able to turn the page and get back to how they looked earlier in the game.
He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Here comes the Houston offense out and ready to go. They closed the gap on their last drive. Now an opportunity to take the lead if they can score here. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Looking for a crease. It's Sanford. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Looking to throw, it's Wegman. Bringing the heat. Takes a hit as he fires. Picked off. What a play by this defense. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
West Virginia starts this drive, and the offense looks ready to go. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. There he goes. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. The Mountaineers come to the line in the hurry-up.
And one thing we know about a Rich Rodriguez offense, it's about running the football. So you know what you need? You need a good running back. You know who he went and got? The nation's leading rusher, Cam Cook from Jack State, his old university that he went to when he coached there the past season before West Virginia. Palmer, it's about running the football, establishing that and their tempo.
That's how you finish the sentence when you begin with Rich Rod, right, at West Virginia. You think back to guys like Noel Devine, way back in the day when Pat White was playing at quarterback, and his ability to run it too. Everything is predicated on their ability to run it, and you need home run hitters. They've got that, and the Big 12 better watch out. I expect this offense to be explosive.
And, man, that's a really good job by this defense. To play zone on 3rd and long, to kind of sit back, but not get lost, and not get your eyes and not see the running back. Everybody starts to release. They break on the football, come down, get a good tackle on the running back, and get a big stop on 3rd down.
The Houston offense comes onto the field. Last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Unloads it downfield. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Looking for a man. It's Wegman. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Working that deep right side. An excellent concentration on the catch.
And that is a backbreaker if you're the defense, because you've done your job up to that point. You've set up the offense in 3rd and very long. You know they're going to throw it. You cannot allow a guy to get open that deep down the field for an explosive play. Somebody's going to have to answer for that when they get to the sidelines.
Escapes the pressure to his right. He'll try to do it himself. Not a lot of room there. He'll pick up a few before he's forced out of bounds. Big 3rd down here. They need to get the ball to the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Just tried to drop a little floater in there, and it's incomplete. Houston will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And this will push the offense back as they mark it dead at the 10. The Mountaineers offense coming onto the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together here.
Michael Hawkins on the play action. Here's the pressure. Gets away to his left. He'll pull it down and run. He's knocked down, short gain, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry. Hawkins from the gun on 3rd down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down.
And the offense showing off this short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27. And the Mountaineers in the hurry-up.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
He makes the tackle at the 33 after...
And the defense gives up the 1st down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. So now it's 2nd and long.
As an offense, you're okay with that. You're going to run option plays, and sometimes you're going to bust it big, but sometimes you don't necessarily read it correctly, get some positive yards, and then we come back and we do it all over again with different reads against the different defense.
Throwing, Hawkins sets up the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. The Mountaineers will try to pin them back with the punt. Oh, did he unload on that? It's like there's helium in that one. And he'd hoped to pin him deep. Instead, it will be a touchback. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Working that left side. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. The Cougars come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Running inside. It's Sanford. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air, it's Wegman. Unloads to the right. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And here comes the field goal unit. He'll swing that big leg for 3 from 44 yards out. What a disappointment. No good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Cook. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. And the Mountaineers want to pick up the tempo. He'll try to get to the marker himself. Finding some room. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Solid run on the last play gives this offense another first down.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the first down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on this because they're going to see this option play more and more as this game goes on.
The Mountaineers have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. The give on the inside. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. And the Mountaineers with the 1st and 10. Hawkins. Catch in the middle, it's Strachan.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver, and the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. Wide receiver going in motion. From the gun on third down, Hawkins. Working on the right. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. The Mountaineers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Back to throw, it's Hawkins. Working that left side now. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Mountaineers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And he picks up a first down. That is not a flag on the play. It's just lingerie on the deck after that move. West Virginia uses a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Running the red zone. It's Cook. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. The Mountaineers call a timeout. That's their second. They'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They go play action with Hawkins. It's complete to the right. Wrestled out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 7-yard line, and this offense is more than threatening. The Mountaineers trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Michael Hawkins. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Back to pass on second down. Into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Again, it's Hawkins. Quarterback now on the run. Still looking. Touchdown, Mountaineers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
But how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a two-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
On the run from inside his own 5. Let's go to the sideline in Holly Rowe.
Here on the Cougars sideline, guys, the running back told me something to keep an eye on. It's just he's a little banged up and bruised up. Last week in that win, a lot of contact that he absorbed, and he said he's got to really fight through it here today. Not 100%, but I will let you know how it's going from the sidelines. Back to you.
Holly will see what kind of problems that might cause. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. He'll loft one deep down the left side. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. On the move. Makes it past the marker. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Back to pass, it's Wegman. Quickly out to the tight end. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country. And the Mountaineers will line up to kick off and start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Here comes the Houston offense once again. Those 2 first-half turnovers really damaging in the primary. He's going to throw deep right side. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Makes the catch. It's Young. Makes the catch, and he's free. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on first down. Lofts one high and deep. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. A penalty on the play, and it looks like offensive pass interference. After getting moved back, it's 1st and 20. The run inside. It's Sanford. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
And you didn't have a lot of panic in the first half. But, man, you're starting to get now in the second half, and this offense just has really, really struggled, underperformed. You know you're a better team, but this offense hasn't shown it. This team hasn't shown it. It's the 3rd quarter. They got to get it going now.
They stop him right at the 40-yard line. It's 4th down. Will they bring out the punt team? Houston sends the punt team onto the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And the punt will go into the end zone, and the ball comes out to the 20 on the touchback. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. The last time they had it, a thing of beauty. Did whatever they want, run, pass, and wound up in the end zone. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down.
And he pulls it again. He's been doing it time and time again. This defense has not changed up enough, the picture, the look, to make it harder for this QB to make different decisions or make difficult ones.
Encroachment defense.
Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the Oak. On 1st down, here comes this offense. Running inside, it's Cook. Breaks the tackle. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Mountaineers are in the hurry-up.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
Michael Hawkins on the play action. Looking to the big tight end. Soft spot in the middle. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. And the Mountaineers will snap it on 1st and 10.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. Throwing, Hawkins finds his big tight end. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's song second verse as this defense is ready for this guy. Hawkins from the gun on third down. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you can get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Makes the grab on the left. And the defense drags him down. They'll give it another shot on second and goal from the 4. Complete. Touchdown, Mountaineers. And they take it in for 6 more points. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
Man, it's so nice to have guys out wide that you just trust that you can feed the football, and this guy will do the rest. Will cross that goal line, will take care of you, make you look like a genius. That's that kind of guy right there.
And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17 is not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football.
Got a little grass. They bring him down. The option run to perfection, and it will move the chains. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Now the play fake. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. He gave his receiver a chance, and it pays off. What a tremendous grab. Now let's see if they can follow up that huge play. 1st and 10 from the 23. Fires toward the end zone. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking downfield, it's Wegman. Makes the catch. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. Houston has it with a 1st and goal. Going to the run, it's Sanford. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown there last.
Looking for the end zone. And they're able to get him down, but not before he gets to the 2. If this offense wants to stay in this game, they have to punch it in on this drive. It's 3rd and goal. Did not get an inch. This defense digging in, and it's 4th and goal. 4th and goal from the 2. Can they finish this drive? Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Cougars! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. And the extra point is good, but they're still down 24-14. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. Here comes the Mountaineers offense to take the field and open this possession. That lead is now 10, down to a 2-possession game, and it's on this offense to try to stretch it back out. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. The Mountaineers want to move quickly.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the 1st.
They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. Hawkins fires left. Picked off. That's number 15 on the year.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. And here's the thing, that's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Throws to the tight end. Working the middle. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Would they go for a big play on 1st and 10? Looking to throw, it's Wegman. Zings it complete to the right. Breaks into the open. Brought down at the 28. A chunk play, 15 yards on that one, and a first down. Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. Powers through the defender. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Throws for the tight end. Another incompletion on 3rd down. They'll play it safe and try for 3. He's going to try to punch one through from 45 yards away. Good, right down the boulevard. Down to a one-possession game, 24-17.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. And the Mountaineers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Michael Hawkins.
And we've already seen him make splash plays in this football game. He got the interception, the big pick earlier, now getting in the backfield, getting to the quarterback, and doing the most important thing. When you get there, get home, and get him on the ground. He's got a pick, and now he's got a sack.
Quarterback adapted. Didn't get past the marker when he started his slide, and now it's 4th down. This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25. Late in the season, time running short. Teams want to make their move in the rankings. The Mountaineers will punt this one away. They'll look to pin him deep. Showing some serious leg strength on that boomer. And he can't quite get it down or out of bounds. It's into the end zone for a touchback. The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. They're in a precarious spot here. That lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save themselves here. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. That's reeled in. It's Walker. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Now facing a 3rd and long. The option look. Quick toss. And he stopped right there. No gain on the play. Houston will be forced to punt. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. West Yeah, starts this drive, and the offense looks ready to go. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time, tight game, hoping to get something on the board.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
And the Mountaineers headed quickly to the line. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back.
False start of offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. That false start really puts them in the hole. Here comes 2nd and 14. Throwing, Hawkins. Snagged in the middle. It's sacked. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. It'll be 3rd and long. They go play action with Hawkins. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. The Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to 3rd down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the first down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
And the Mountaineers look to keep this drive humming.
You know, it's interesting. At this point of the game, with the lead in the 4th quarter, the defense is expecting them to run the ball, and because they're putting so many guys close to the line of scrimmage, they're taking advantage, throwing it. 2 straight completions now back-to-back.
Got his man on the right. Inside the 35. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. The Mountaineers go back to work after moving the chains through the air.
You got to love how they just continue to do what they do. It's the 4th quarter. You got a lead. There's no reason to get conservative. We're a passing offense.
Oh, he's got some space. Quick step and go. He's piled up 76 yards on the ground as he gets closer and closer to that magical 1,000-yard mark for the season. They'll run it. It's Cook. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, West Virginia. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column.
And, man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the 4th quarter, everything going in their direction.
Here comes the Houston offense out and ready to go. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. The short hands, it's Walker.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
And these are these moments, man, when you're trailing by a couple possessions, you've got to put it together. Your quarterback has to come through. I mean, it's not a surprise. It's going to be...
Makes the grab in their space. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers.
And this defense has really done a good job containing this superstar quarterback. But now it's a big-time moment. In the 4th quarter, you know the ball's going to be in his hands. Got to get to him. Got to ruffle his feathers, hit him a few times, make him feel uncomfortable.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. To the air, it's Wegman. He finds a soft spot in the middle. Finally brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 15 yards on the play, and they've got a first down. And with that one, he's now over 3 bills for the game.
And there's 2 reasons why, Reese. He's made good decisions, and he's been accurate throwing the football all game long.
Can hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. Fires to the right. Finds a man by himself. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. The Cougars with the immediate response.
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss, and find the end zone.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Mountaineers offense coming onto the field. That last score the defense allowed made it a one-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances, and that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
Defense dropping into soft coverage. Fires to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. And the Mountaineers send out the punt unit. He's going to have to strike this ball well in the face of this howling wind. And he tried to pin him deep with that punt. Instead, it goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. The run inside. It's Sanford. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Quick spin on the run. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Houston getting set, looking at 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Wegman. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Makes the grab down the middle. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Houston going up tempo. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Got a man, it's Walker. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. The Cougars come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Quick strike complete. The offense coughs it up. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. They knocked him down after the takeaway, and a big play for this defense.
And how about the defense coming through in the clutch? You're up. You want to maintain.
We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line. And they are looking to pull even with a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Under fire! And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. If they can pay off this 3rd and goal with a touchdown, it might be getting a little tough to swallow over there on the other sideline. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. They'll move the wide receiver. Michael Hawkins on the play action. Finds his big tight end. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. The Cougars will use their first timeout here. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. They'll run play action. Takes the easy completion. Nice move there. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still just a very short gain. Timeout Houston, their 2nd. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. You've got a 3rd and manageable, backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. Just so smooth along the sideline to drag that toe and get the completion. The Mountaineers will send out the punt unit. Now, if you're really worried about the block, I guess you could think about taking the safety here in the free kick. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. He gets a block. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. The Houston offense comes onto the field. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly efficient in their attack, Jesse.
So it comes down to the quarterback position too, Reese. Don't let the moment get too big. Play within yourself, David, because this guy's practiced the situation before.
No doubt. Use the sidelines. They're your friend. I don't have to take deep shots, throw beyond the 1st down marker so I can stop that clock for a little bit and possibly use my timeouts.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
When offenses get 1st downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up.
And this offense, they got another positive game, but I think they're going to have to start pushing the ball down the field a little bit. Got to make some plays. That clock is not your friend. You got to speed up, maybe work the middle of the field a little bit, but make sure we get 1st downs, and the rest of the time work the sidelines.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. Looking for a man. It's Wegman. Has it! And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2. Houston wants to play fast. Gotta find a completion on this one. Pass to the end zone, caught for a touchdown in the final seconds, and they're just a point away from tying it up.
And with that touchdown, you could hear a pin drop in the stadium. The home field crowd taken out of it right away. If they get the extra point, they tie it up. What a momentum-shifting touchdown by the offense.
From inside the 20, chance for great field position. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or 2, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer. Like, you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the 3rd overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays. Back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
So here comes our first play of overtime. They go play action with Hawkins. Finds his tight end. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. First and goal as they try to jump on top here in overtime. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
After getting stopped on that second down, don't be surprised if the offense hands it off to him again here at the goal line on 3rd.
Looking for a touchdown to take the lead in overtime here on 3rd and goal. Hawkins. Touchdown, Mountaineers! And they score first here in overtime.
What a fantastic route that time. If you're going to be able to throw the ball down in this area of the field where the windows close so quickly, you have got to be precise with the route running, and that's what happened right there. That's an easy connection between the QB and his target for the score.
They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. Wants to throw. It's Wegman. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. He'll get rid of it. Connection to the right. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal.
Nice patience by the quarterback here working against zone coverage. He was allowing his receiver an opportunity to find that open space in the defense before pulling the trigger.
Touchdown, Cougars. They got it in, and now an extra point away from the tie.
First off, really impressed by how physical this guy is still running the ball this late in the game. But now it's decision time. You want to play it safe, kick the extra point, or are you feeling aggressive to go for 2 points?
And I think this is all about how you feel about your defense and how you feel about this game extending. Do I have a chance? Do I have better players? Am I more fatigued? Like, all this has to come into account because you got a chance right now with one play to win this football game.
So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has touchdown Houston. They got it in the end zone. Now a decision to make with a point after. Don't assume on this extra point. They needed to send it to a second OT. And he tacked on the extra point. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Stop is made almost immediately. Give him 1 to the 23. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Buys a little time with his feet. Going to try to get it himself. Laundry down on the field as the pass is incomplete, but let's see what the penalty is. So he just lost track of where the line of scrimmage was. The illegal forward pass will wave off the play. Penalty will be accepted. Now 3rd and long here in overtime as this defense wants to force a field goal attempt. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. They'll try to put 3 on the board and take the lead in overtime. Timeout called by the defense as they want to make sure they avoid any hint of a mental lapse here in overtime. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. He puts it through, and they take the lead in overtime. Down by 3, it's their turn here in overtime. A touchdown will win it. Here's 1st down. On the run, it's Cook. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Might as well stick with him. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. He's now up to 95 yards rushing in this one and within striking distance of a 1,000-yard season. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Single back formation, and they give it to him. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Let's see what they have on third down as they want to make sure they keep this in makeable field goal range. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. A huge, pressurized kick coming right now as this game hangs in the balance. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And the kick is good, and guys, we have ourselves a tie ball game. So here we go, dueling two-point conversions from this point forward. Michael Hawkins got his man down the middle. They are stopped on the two-point try, and now it'll be up to the defense. They broke serve, now a chance to win it with a two-point conversion. To the air, it's Wegman. They can't get it in. Neither team can get the two, and we'll play another overtime. So here we go again, and we'll see just how deep that two-point conversion bag really is. Wants to pass. If he runs this back, this game's over. They're stopped on the two-point try, and we are still tied. Now this two-point conversion attempt for the win. Trying to pound their way in. They can't convert. That short yardage, condensed area, nobody got the two, and we play on. How about this? These guys are going for two. Trying to surge it in. They got it done with the two, and now they hold the edge deep in overtime. So now they'll need to answer to keep this game alive. They want to throw it. And another answer. We're tied again, and let's keep playing, kids. Two-point conversion attempt is on the way. Back to pass, it's Henderson. Tremendous execution to get the two, and now they turn up the heat. This will be the ball game. Make it and play on. Miss it and lose. Throwing, Hawkins. Clutch play and execution ties the game again, and we'll play another overtime. Why not double the try total and go for two? Snap in the shotgun. Steps away. They got it done. A great play call to give them the lead by two. He's looking to throw. They are denied. The two-point try is stopped. And a game-winning play by this defense in overtime. Well, the dreams of an undefeated season are over.